Hi, this is Gunnar Latham, and you're watching Strike TV.
Angela here, Strike TV. We've got a special guest with us, a real treat. He's a cowboy, a country singer, songwriter as well, and he's from San Marcos, Texas, so he's a native Texan. He loves Jesus, and he's with us right now. It's Gunnar Latham. How are you doing, Gunnar?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on today.
Well, thanks for letting us have you. Yeah, it's a pleasure. We you've been around the music scene since 2019, and as far as San Marcos, there's been a lot of artists that's come out of that area. So it must be something in the water, right?
Yeah, I think so. Something in the river, I guess. Yeah, we've had George Strait come up out of there, Randy Rogers and several others. I think all of George's band live in San Marcos now and have forever. But yeah, it's a good spot. I grew up there and I live in New Braunfels now, just up the road.
Oh,
But yeah, that's where I got my start and lived there for a while. That's my hometown, San Marcos, Texas.
wow. So you actually found music through your father's church. He was a preacher, right?
Yep, he still is preaching too. Same church, and I just grew up. It's a small little country church, so sometimes if someone was out sick or whatever, they would need me to change positions from the drummer to the piano player to the bass player, or the, you're singing today. So I grew up kind of playing everything. So.
Wow. So did you like, was it self-taught, like playing the piano and all that, or did you do lessons?
It was, yep, piano and well, sort of, I guess, because growing up, it was all just kind of self-taught. But then when I did like a little band or like percussion in middle school and stuff, playing the marimba and the xylophone's the exact same thing as piano. So I
Right.
was kind of like, oh, okay, I can see how this makes sense. And then that kind of clicked for me. But yeah, my dad showed me like C, G, and D on a guitar, and then the rest I just kind of figured out on my own.
And then as far as your first love, it was rodeo. You did a lot of
Mhm.
steer wrestling. You did a lot of stuff with the horses. You raced on the big ranch with the cattle,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool. So what lessons from the rodeo circuit have you actually applied to your music career? The
For
hard
me, it's the hard work ethic part, and I've always said this even when I was rodeoing, and I still rope a little bit here and there, but not near as much as I did or need to be, competitive at a certain level now. But is I always said if I don't have a rope in my hand, somebody else does. So I've always thought that kind of is similar to music in a way. If I'm not writing a song or something or trying to write a hit, somebody else is doing it. If I'm not, going and playing the gigs and doing the thing, and sometimes you got a road dog, somebody else is going to do it. And that's just kind of, and it even goes now, it's even to social media. It's like if I don't post today, somebody else is, and then it's just, sometimes they can get their a little better start than you can, I guess. But I come from a very, competition is what I did for a living, so that's just kind of where my mindset is on it.
I know what I like. I was looking at your Facebook, your reels, and you actually, it's true. A cowboy can actually rope in flip flops. You did that.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm getting ready for a new song I got coming out, so I'm trying to slowly kind of add the flip flop scene and the beach scene into the cowboy hat thing as I go. So
That is too funny.
it's a strategy.
Well, I know on the song that's out now, Cowboy
Hmm.
Every Time, and we've been playing your video, your music video faithfully. Love it.
Yeah,
And
thank you.
I understand the inspiration behind it. It's kind of like a song that celebrates the real life woman, the one that
Hmm.
put the boots on and left the heels off.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's really neat.
So this is a friend of mine. So the cowgirl in the video, the one wearing the hat that's roping, that's a friend's wife of mine, Tyler. He's also in the video, and they live on a big ranch in South Texas. And so I was like, "Hey, man," he goes, "Man, it's pretty barren, pretty cowboy looking out here. You should come out here and check it out." So I went down and roped for a couple days and hung out. We've been friends since college and stuff. And I was like, "Hey, do you care if I do a music video out here?" And he's like, "Dude, I'd love it. That'd be so cool." So I kind of went out with my videographer and just him and I just picked our spots and picked our scenes and just did it ourselves. But I wanted to have my wife is also in the video, but I wanted to have the kind of the two different types of women portrayed in the video. And one is the girl that's literally going to enter the rodeo on Friday. And the other one is the one that is beside her husband and supporting him and the Western way of lifestyle. And so that I just kind of want to portray both of those kind of women in the video because as far as I know, that's, those are the ones that I've met and grown to love.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, actually, Strike TV, it'll be 15 years old next April, and it's actually named after our Tennessee Walker. Strike,
oh, wow.
yeah, Striker, but Strike for short. We always call him Strike. But yeah.
That's awesome.
So horses are a big part of our lives too, along with
Oh
the
yeah.
music. We,
Oh
like
yeah.
I said, we've got Strike TV, and we're on Roku and Fire TV now, and you can watch us on your phones, tablets, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But my husband, he's got TexasBestCountry.com, and he's it's mainly Texas music, but hey, we play whatever we want to, whatever
Yeah.
sounds good, and yeah, he plays you
Absolutely.
on there too. So
Oh, perfect.
yes,
Awesome.
sir. So what? Who are some of your? I was looking at some of your musical influences. You have a really wide range from classic country to the Beastie Boys.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my!
Yeah. My dad, he would. My dad played college basketball and stuff, and rodeoed also growing up, and he'd always been like, I don't want to really listen to Amarillo by morning before I nod my head on a bull. I'm gonna listen to AC/DC or something to pump me up a little bit. And so that kind of influence of what he listened to kind of went to me growing up, and yeah, I've just always loved things with a good beat, and things that are fun to listen to, but also on the other side, my songwriting and my nature of
No,
the style of music that I play is definitely more classic country and that sort of era,
right?
so to speak. Definitely Texas, but yeah.
So
So
what's the when you're a songwriter? So what's your like secret ingredient? Do you have to like go off and I guess go sit in the woods and get your inspiration, or probably the wife you get the inspiration from? I know your rodeo days.
yeah, well, mine are. It seems like even today I had a little second to myself and I could just kind of jot down some ideas and go through a couple titles that I had and whatnot. But sometimes it stems from anything. I mean, for us songwriters, it's a conversation you heard at the bar behind you while you're at the airport or something, and you're like, "Whoa, he just said a line," and you get your phone out and type that in your notes. Or like the other day, I was watching a old Western movie on True Grit, and I was like, John Wayne had said something, and I was like, that sounds like an awesome country song. So I just wrote that song, wrote it down, and it comes in waves.
Right.
Um, but it's one of those things when you're actually in the process of writing a song. What I've been told, and I've come to know is true, is sometimes you just gotta shut up and be quiet for a minute and let the idea fall. And then sometimes it lands just right and you kind of write the song. And sometimes when you force it is when you get a little, block and you can't really get
Yeah,
nothing done. And
that block
yeah, yeah, it takes patience.
natural.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
so with a musician or somebody that's trying to find their voice, what advice would you give them?
Um, Here's something I was thinking about the other day and something that I did and sometimes will still do, but I listen to some of my favorite songs by the songwriters. Like I'll go listen to Tony Lane, I'll go listen to some of the records that Scotty Emmerich has put out and some of the old Dean Dillon stuff and those kinds of things and listen to the way that they're writing the songs. And then I'll try and go and write a song that sounds like that. And in the process of doing that, it's like training your brain to write those kinds of songs that are lyrically all there, the melody's there. And then when you do it and you go, and that's your homework, right? You kind of practice that. And then you go into a collab room, where you're writing with a couple other guys. You're bringing that sort of thing to the room as your stronghold, and you're kind of finding your sound that way. And that's kind of something that I did and tried, but it's finding the guys and the people that you really like and what you like to listen to, and relate that to what your natural sound is, and continue to do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Basically, yeah.
That's good. And now here you are. You've got the song, you got the video. I think you're getting ready to come out with a new single, but you've got Craig Bann on your side.
Hmm.
Man, you nailed it.
Yeah,
We've known him for years. My husband and him will go way back, but yeah, he's good to have in your corner.
yeah. He's a good dude. He's really helped us out a lot, and stayed after it. He's killing it right now. So I'm glad to have him.
And then what I also love, I love the fact that you're a Jesus lover.
Oh yeah.
You're not afraid to let people know that.
Oh no, not at all. I got a phone call. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. But as far as I was reading your Instagram description, and it says, a follower of Jesus, married to my person, out here chasing dreams, cowboy, hunter, country singer, and songwriter. I love that.
Yeah, I just try to knock it all out from the start.
So, uh, can you talk a little bit about what's coming up next for you? I know the new single that you've got coming out.
Absolutely. Yeah, I've got a single coming out called Coastin', and it's just one I really wanted to try to release it this summer, but it seems like it's going to be September 19th, which is fine because honestly, everybody wants to go to the beach all the time. So now I'm using that as the kind of slogan, but make your summer last a little longer, everybody, I mean, we're going to go to the beach in like October, so. But that song's coming out, and then I'm doing a tour with a guy named Drake Milligan
Mm-hmm.
later this year in November, and going to play at Billy Bob's and do some of that stuff. So I'm pretty excited to
Wow.
take the songs you write and play them live in front of a bunch of people. That'll be pretty fun.
Oh yeah, yeah. You'll have to let us know when you're in our area. We're probably a good 60 miles north of Houston,
Okay.
45
Okay.
minutes
Yeah.
from Huntsville. So we're kind of like in the middle.
Oh, yeah, I gotcha. We play out with Josh Ward
Mm-hmm.
a lot out there in that area. We'll do some shows with him, and then we're starting to headline some stuff out there too.
Have to check you out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. So I know you've got a website. Tell everybody where they can find your tour dates and your merch and
Mhm.
your music.
Well, I decided to keep it simple. It's GunnarLatham.com, and you can find
Mm-hmm.
all my handles are all Gunnar Latham, GUNNAR, and on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all the YouTubes and whatnot. So yeah, it's all the same.
Hey, they can all see you roping in your flip flops. That's good.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
So, well, I've had fun. Thanks so much for letting us get into your world a little bit and see how you sing and you songwrite and all that good stuff.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, buddy. So Gunnar Latham, Angela here, Strike TV.